We're talking Mega Millions. Is it $500 million it's the seventh, as of last night, it was the seventh largest lottery drawing ever. It might have crept up a little on the scale.
Let me just correct one thing quickly. I'm getting it from Yankee fans. Bernie Williams was 51, not 50. And they're letting me have it for it.
Here are the, as Andrew said, you Mets fans, it's disgusting watching you try to figure out Yankees numbers.
It's true.
Here we go. The series of numbers. This series of numbers has a distinct association with what? 1, 5, 6, 9, 13, and 50. Think about it. Let's start with Kathy on the line right now. Kathy, go ahead. You're live on the radio. Good morning.
Hi.
In
Good
Rome.
morning.
What do you think, Kathy?
How about zip codes?
Zip codes. Is it zip codes?
It is not zip codes. I changed the page there.
All right, Kathy. Thanks.
Thank
Tom.
you. Bye-bye.
Tom in Utica. Hey, Tom, what do you think?
Anniversaries.
Is it anniversary? Did you just guess birthdays?
No.
Oh, you didn't. You're somebody different. It's a different Tom. This is Tom in Utica. The answer, anniversaries. His answer, is it anniversaries? All right, sorry, man. And Les is in Utica. What do you think, Les? Hi, Les. Is that you on 3? What do you think?
Something to do with your radio dial number?
Something to do with radio dial number. Okay, good guess. That is not it. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yesterday, big news from the, by the way, it's worth $100 in cash if you get to it before 7 a.m. On the line right now from Fox News is Rachel Sutherland. Big news yesterday, the FBI decision not to press charges on Hillary Clinton. However, there was a bit of a tongue lashing. Good morning, Rachel.
Oh, absolutely. There was. When I sat and listened to Director Comey yesterday lay out his arguments, it was kind of like part 1 and part 2. Part 1, I said, whoa, okay, this is it. She's going down.
Yeah.
Because he said that there was 110 emails that were marked classified at the time they were sent to receive, but goes directly opposed to what she has at least said to the public, that she didn't send classified information that was marked classified at the time. So I thought, this is bad. This is real bad. And then he pivoted into part 2, where he talked about intent. And he said that there was no evidence that Clinton or anybody within the State Department acted with intent to break the law.
Yeah, and that to me makes sense. However, the most damning thing of this entire investigation is Comey's words. I believe that you got to be thinking Donald Trump is just going to put into a commercial.
Oh, absolutely. He's got a ready-made, ironclad argument to be made.
Yeah.
He's got it right there. But Hillary Clinton's going to have to address the issue of I've seen it dozens of times, where she looked at the camera, she said, I didn't do this, and the FBI comes out and said she absolutely did. We're just not going to criminally charge her. Yeah.
And he also referenced the people that she was emailing to and the replies. He had a funny line in there. I wrote it down and I left it somewhere, but obviously saying that everybody involved in the email strings should have known better.
Oh yeah, he did say that. He said that this was a reckless, irresponsible behavior, and but what he was saying, it didn't rise to the level of criminality.
Right.
So, and he said that what I thought was very interesting at the beginning of the news conference is that he said nobody else in the government, no other agency outside of the FBI knows what I'm about to say today.
Wow.
And that was really shocking.
Yeah.
Which may have been a jab at Trump, right? Because Trump was out early saying, listen, they've called me to tell our campaign they're not going to charge her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe so.
Maybe somebody did, and he's trying to...
There's always rumors swirling around,
sure.
And Trump may have heard something.
Yeah.
But
Somebody knows something. All right, Andrew, what?
I love one thing that, Jeff, you mentioned what Rush's response was. He made a good point. One of the things, is this true that they said she didn't know what she was doing was wrong, or she didn't realize that it was illegal, so that was one of their justifications for kind of recommending she not be prosecuted?
That what again? I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. That she didn't mean, or that she didn't understand what she was doing.
Right, the intent factor.
The intent factor, yeah.
Right, I'd have to look back at the statutes. I mean, it's been compared to what General David Petraeus did, but I went back and was looking for information on his plea deal, and it did say that prosecutors said that he knowingly shared this information with his mistress,
Yeah,
right?
and don't
That's
you think
got him in big
right?
trouble.
There's the difference between the two, supposedly.
Right.
But don't you think Hillary began to set this up earlier when she said, when she was asked about wiping the server clean, she said, "What do you mean, taking a cloth and wiping the top off?" It was almost like she began playing dumb right from the start.
Oh, well, yeah. I thought that was odd, too, because everybody knows what a server is
Right.
and wiping a server is.
Yeah. Apparently, she doesn't, or at least she doesn't want us to think she knows. So, all right,
Yeah.
interesting. Thanks for the update, Rachel. We really
Alrighty.
appreciate it. Rachel Sutherland from Fox News. The question we're asking here this morning, Peter Franklin, by the way, coming up in a second. The question is, this series of numbers has a distinct association with what? And the numbers are as follows: 1, 5, 6, 9, 13, and 50. This is a brain stumper worth $100 in cash and dinner for two at Carmela's. Now, after 7 a.m., the amount is reduced to by $25. So it'd go to $75. So it's very important that you get the answer in before 7 a.m., like Bob is trying to do in Rome right now. The answer, Bob, is
Hi,
what?
good morning, gang. I think each number represents the state that came into the Union. It's the pivotal electoral vote.
Oh, the pivotal electoral vote. Going a little history here. Is that the correct answer?
That was well thought out.
Yeah.
Thank
Sorry,
you, sir.
Bob. Thanks, man. We will do Peter Franklin and Gabby Cabby in New York City coming up next. Hold tight. Coming right back at WIBX.